Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dee Car Lady representing Team Dee Car Lady. All right, today I want to show you guys how to market advertising boost on Facebook. All right, that is going to be our topic today, okay? Because I was actually able to use the strategy that I'm about to teach you. It's simple if you follow the steps, right? So I was actually able to use this process just a few days ago to get a sale on complete autopilot. You know, like it just came in and I didn't even know where it came from. So without further ado, I want to teach this to you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so I can show you a couple of things and get this going. So let me share my screen with you. All right, now get that out the way. Now, the first thing I had to do is I had to do a video. And what I did was I did a video to review one of the products for Advertising Boost. Okay, I did a video to review the restaurant vouchers, okay? And it's important to do a type of video that is not trying to sell people, right? Because on Facebook, a lot of times in the different groups, they don't want you to try and promote products and services and drop your links and all that good stuff. So by actually doing a review of a product or service, in this case, doing a review of Advertising Boost, you know, it worked perfectly because people actually want to know your experience, and it was an honest review because I actually used the product. So that worked perfect. Now, over here, some things that I want to point out to you that are key, okay? One, you see the amount of views here. It's over 3,000 views, okay? That I was able to get using a YouTube ranking strategy, okay, that I actually teach to my team once they become part of my team and join me in business, okay? So you want to have, you know, a good amount of views. Anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 views is definitely the sweet spot. Why? Because you'll see when I have people come over to my video, you know, you don't want to have a video and it has like 2-3 views, then, you know, it's not going to really be exciting to people. Why? Because people like popularity, right? They like popularity. So if you have 3,420 views, it looks like you're popular, right? I'm just saying, it is what it is, right? And let me show you something else, okay? Now, of course, I put in the description here, of course. But look here, I have my link, www.givefreevacays, right? That is my link that actually goes over to my funnel for Advertising Boost, right? I want my link there because I'm not going to put my link on Facebook, right? When I do this strategy, I'm not going to do that because that would be, once again, trying to sell someone something, and you're not trying to sell someone anything, all right, when you're doing this particular strategy. So I definitely put my link here. Also, keep in mind, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Now, I also put my links for other items that I promote as well, right? Because when a person comes over to this video, they're not only, they're going to see, you know, the Ad Boost link here, right, to join me, but their eyeballs are, you know, are definitely going to wander a little bit too, right? So they're going to be able to see some other things that I'm into, and also be able to reach out to me if they have questions type situation. So that's definitely part of the strategy. It's all psychological, right? All right. So now once you have the video together, you have that on YouTube, right? And you have definitely ranked it so that it can get onto page 1. Now let me show you real quick what page this particular video is on. Let me get the link to the video. All right, get the link to the video and go over here. And I just use ytrank.net. It's just a YouTube rank checker. All right, let me just refresh the page there. All right, and so you put your link there, and then you put the keywords that I wanted to rank it for. So go back over here, and I ranked it for Advertising Boost Review Restaurant Voucher. Okay, so that's what we'll type in: Advertising Boost Review Restaurant Voucher. Okay, so we definitely want to see that this came up on page 1, right? All right, cool. So in this particular case, it came up in page 1, which that's what the strategy would do. It'll allow you to get it ranked on page 1 really, really quick, right? But in this case, it also is on position 1 for these keywords. So that's like, you know, I did that real well. So that is, you know, getting it ranked, that's what that would do for you, because basically you want your video to show up, right? You want it to show up in the rankings as well. So I did that. And like I said, that strategy that I use to get a video on YouTube ranked on page 1, can't guarantee it's gonna be page 1, spot 1, unless you do it perfect, right? But you know, at least getting it ranked on page 1, because most people are not going to page 2, 3, and 4, right? That is something that I give when a person signs up with me, you know, in different opportunities. So if you decide to sign up with me, then you get that bonus as well, right? So let's go on with the strategy. Now, after I did that and I got my descriptions in there and everything, I just went to Facebook, you know, and this is just my regular Facebook account, regular Facebook personal account. And I just found a group, excuse me, and I posted that video in there. And once again, I posted it in the group. I did not drop an affiliate link. I didn't say, hey guys, sign up with me, I'm the best. No, right? I just was genuinely giving value, and the value that I gave was actually doing a review of that product, right? Because other people who might be looking into that product might be a little skeptical. They might be like, you know, well, I don't know if it will work for my business. Has anyone ever used it? Well, when you see my video, right, and you're like, oh, so she did use it. Oh, so it does work. Oh, so, you know, so it kind of answers a lot of the questions for a person. So you just find a group on Facebook, you know, and you post that in there. And you want to make sure that you post your YouTube link, all right, not your affiliate link. Why would you want to do that? I know you can't answer me through the camera, so I'm just going to give you the answer, all right? The reason you want to do that is because you're also going to ask the people, you're going to say, hey guys, you know, this is my honest review. If you don't mind, would you please go ahead and subscribe to my channel? So in order for them to subscribe to your channel, what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to go over to YouTube and watch your video. So that's why you have that link, your YouTube link, right? So that way they can go ahead and go over to YouTube, watch the video. Then while they're over there, the eyes are going to be wandering, right? And they're going to see your link. So you didn't have to necessarily put your link on Facebook, right? You didn't even have to promote on Facebook, but your link is there for them to get, right? So that is key when you're posting that on Facebook. Don't try to sell people on it. Don't try to post your affiliate link trying to be slick. It's not necessary if you follow what I'm telling you to do, right? All right, so once I did that, then the next thing that happened was, and for me, I periodically check my commissions. I do have a lot of different opportunities that I do, so I have a lot of different commissions coming in, right? But I check them often. When I say often, I'm not talking about every hour, right? But I do check them, you know, every other day at least, right? This is why. Most people are like, oh, well, it's obvious why you check it. You want to see if you got money. No, I mean, yeah, that's nice, but it's because every commission, there's a person attached to it. I mean, come on, it didn't come out of thin air, right? That means there's someone who had faith in me to join me, right? So therefore, if they didn't contact me, right? Because sometimes, you know, it's people who you never met. I mean, it happens. I mean, this is social media. I don't know everybody, right? So it's on me, right, as a good leader to make sure that I'm at least trying to reach out to those people. So I was checking my commissions and advertising boosts, because that's obviously one of the areas that I promote. So I went over and I was checking my commissions, and I noticed that there was a 1960 payment that I didn't recognize. I mean, of course, you know, I'm glad to get payment, right? But I didn't recognize the name. I didn't recognize the amount coming in. I said, that changed from the other day. So, you know, who was that for? So what I had to do was go ahead to get to where I can see the email address and name, so that way I can contact the person. Now, most people would think, oh, well, that's just doing too much, you know? Well, no, it's not. Not when you take your business seriously. You know, this is how I live and this is how I eat, right? So with that being said, if a person, you know, slid their credit card and I'm getting a percentage of that, then I at least want to go ahead and welcome them, let them know, hey, you know, I'm here, you know, and let them know that, hey, I at least have some setup information for you, because every opportunity that I'm in, I at least have setup information, you know. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how you do that. All right. So, because you see right here, down here, you actually don't see any names and email addresses, right? Well, this is how you get to them. All right. You would go right here where it says default view, right? You click that and you have to come down and you have to check a couple of boxes. The boxes are extra data 1 and extra data 2. You have to click those boxes. Now, once you click those boxes, that just means it's going to include 2 more pieces of information, which is going to be the name and the email address. It's going to include that information, all right? It's not going to give you anything else. It's not going to give you credit card numbers and all that crazy stuff, right? But it does give you name and email address when you click those 2 things. And then you just hit OK. Now, I'm not going to hit OK now, right? For obvious reasons. I don't, want you guys try and spam all these people, with their name and email address, right? But just trust me, when you hit OK, all right, and let me just click back out of that, and I'm gonna show you again where those names would show up. Okay, when you do hit OK, those the name and email address would show up on this side. So at that point, what I did was I had the name and email address, all right, and I, like I said, I did not recognize the sale, and I still didn't recognize the name, because sometimes I do recognize people's names from being on Facebook, but I didn't recognize this name. So then I went to send an email to the person, because once again, you can look at it as you taking your time to do this, and that's just too much or whatever. Well, that person took their time to slide their credit card, and you got a percentage of that sale. So what if they thought it was too much to do that? So just think about that. All right, so what I did was I sent the email, and this is what it looks like. It says, "Hi, such and such. I see that you signed up in Ad Boost with me. Welcome." I welcome the person, let them know, hey, I'm here, ready to help them, get acclimated to their back office and get set up, correctly. It's not difficult to get set up, but if you just signed up, you might not know, right? So I reached out to them, not to try and sell them something else, right? But to let them know I have some help for you, okay? Then I even invited the person to go ahead and send me a friend request on Facebook. All right. As you're marketing out here, especially on Facebook, you can't be anonymous, right? It's not going to work, trying to be anonymous and all incognito, right? You want people to know who you are. So I sent the link right here, and asked the young gentleman to go ahead and send me a friend request so I can help him out. And lo and behold, this is the email that the gentleman sent back. It says, "Hi, Dee. Yeah, I searched you through the list of Abbey affiliate posts, comments, and liked your YouTube post." Okay, so he liked the video that I did. That was the review. Okay, he liked the review amongst all of the other affiliate posts that he saw and the other affiliate comments that he saw. He liked mine. Okay, and consequently, at that moment in time, mine was the only review up for that particular part of advertising boost. Okay, for Ad Boost, it was the only video that was up. All right, so that worked out for me, right? So because he liked that, he went ahead and signed up with me. And here's the thing, keep in mind, let me show you, let me remind you, because I did show you, but let me remind you, because you might still be thinking, well, how did he know to sign up with you? Like, how did he know where to get your info? Because remember, I told you what I did when I did my video is I put my link inside the video right here. I put my link. So when he came over to YouTube to subscribe to the channel, because that's what I asked, right? And he watched the video, he was impressed with the video. I mean, he liked it, and he said, you know what? I like her style. Boop, let me go ahead, hit that link, boop, boop, slide the card. Wonderful, right? So that is the strategy. That's right. It is nothing fancy, but it is something that a lot of people do not do, right? So, nah, I'm just playing. You're gonna be quiet. But look, I'm sharing this with you guys so that way, hopefully, it will help you. And keep in mind, it's not something that only works for advertising boost, right? I happen to use it for advertising boost, but it's not something that only works for advertising boost. You can use it for any business. You just want to make sure that you're not coming across as a salesy type of person or anything like that when you're making that particular video, right? Because you don't want to get kicked out of any Facebook groups. Okay, so you follow that to the T, and you'll be good to go. Now, if you happen to be watching this on Facebook, which is possible, then please like this video, share this video, because other people would need to learn this as well. All right, and please do, I'm sure there will be a YouTube link at the bottom, all right, somewhere on this post. Please do subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask, right? If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel, all right? Other than that, guys, if you do decide that you want to become a member of Advertising Boost, please, there's a link down below. You can go ahead, sign up, get on board, reach out to me, let me know you're on board, and I can get you set up. If you have any other questions, if you have a few more questions, there's going to also be a link down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be a link down below. That is to my Facebook Messenger. Please do message me directly through Facebook Messenger. That is the quickest way to reach me on Facebook Messenger. Please, please message me on Facebook Messenger, okay, directly. So that way, if you have a couple more questions, I can get some answers for you, right? All right. Other than that, guys, this is Dee Car Lady representing Team Dee Car Lady, and I thank you very much for tuning in. And you already know what time it is. We're about to take this ride to the top. All right, guys. Other than that, I'm out.